This is going to be the break for Music by Famous Fabrics. All right, so let's do it, man. We're going to go right over here. This is by Last Name Letter. There's a whole bunch of one-of-one cut signatures in this product. There's a whole bunch of them. I don't know if all of them are one-of-ones, but I know there's a boatload of them that are one-of-ones. So we're going to screen share out Sarah T at the bottom, Chris SW at the top. We're going to copy that list. We're going to go to random, and we're going to hit random 7 times. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Sarah T at the bottom, Sarah T at the top. Going to copy that list, and then we're just going to plug it right here into our No X spreadsheet. We're going to paste it. We've thrown out the X, and then we're going to make this real big so you can see your last name letter. Let's see here. Last name starts with A. Yeah, I'll put the checklist up in just a second. Brown Noser, I'll put it up for you in just a second. Sarah T. If the last name starts with A, coming out to you, Joey S. B, Sarah T, C, D, E, Joey S. You got F, Garrett with G, Joey S, H, Sarah T with I, Michael D, you got J, Chris S, W, K, Kyle B, L, Matthew E with M, Sarah T, N and O, Garrett B, you got P, Michael D, Q, Joey S, R and S, Sarah T, you got T, Justin B with U, Kyle B got V, Matthew E with W, Kyle B with Y, and Sarah T with Z. So, all right. So, let's pull up. Somebody wanted to check out this checklist again. So, let me pull it back up. Let me find it. Who had the link earlier? Who had the link earlier for the checklist? Let me find it. Yes, there it is. Thank you, Kyle, man. Appreciate it. All right, so Kyle linked to the checklist. So let me screen share out the checklist before we open the box here. So right here we go to one-of-one cut signature checklist. And maybe I can zoom in just a little more. There you go. This might be better for you. All right, then you can see. You can see, you know, the checklist here for last name letter. So, man, pretty good stuff, huh? I mean, they've just got all kinds of stuff. All kinds of them here. My goodness. Man, you can just go down the list. I mean, you can just see. I mean, they got so many people. Dr. Dre is on here. Eminem, Celine Dion. 101 cut signatures. Kyle, I'll give you your letters, man. I'll give them to you here in a minute. I mean, on down the list. I mean, they just got all kinds of. I mean, it's crazy. I mean, you can just go on down the list. Whoever Earl Lil Choo Choo Johnson is, he's in here. Get your Earl Lil Choo Choo Johnson cut signature. Eminem's in here. He'll be under E. Last name E. So, I mean, man, Frank Sinatra. That'd be cool to get a Frank Sinatra. I wish somebody can get that out of here. But anyway, Garth Brooks. And all kinds of people in here. But anyway, I'm going to scroll down the list real fast. I mean, it's crazy. All kinds of folks. Is Julia Roberts in here? Let me see. I don't know if she'll be a little. I don't know if she'd be in a music one like this, but let me check and see. Julia, no Julia Roberts. I see Julian Lennon, though. Do they got John Lennon in this one? Let me see here. John Denver. Yep, John Lennon's in here. Wow, look at that, man. That's crazy. I mean, that's nuts. So, anyway, let's bust this thing up, man. I can just go on down this thing all day. I mean, there's all kinds of names in here. So, let's chop it up. Let's see what the heck is in this thing. All right, let's check it out. Ask Sarah if she wants to trade Z. Is there somebody in there you want with Z? Is that why you said that? Here we go. Let's chop this thing up, man. Good luck. Oh, Joey S wants Z, the letter Z. All right, let me not pop the top yet. So, Sarah T, you got Z. And Joey S is trying to acquire that. Is that up for trade? Okay, Joey S said, you know what? It's okay. Go ahead. And Sarah T says, I'll trade for P. So Garrett B has the letter P. So Garrett, you trying to trade music. You're trying to trade your letter P. All right, so let's do it. No trade, so let's do it. Sports Cards 1027, man. There's got to be a U in here somewhere. I'll look on the checklist and make sure. I mean, check all the different ones. I'm sure there's a U in here, but wow. Oh my goodness. Look at that Whitney Houston relic. Look at that. Oh my goodness, man. Would you look at that? Music. Single memorabilia. Whitney Houston. Holy smokes, man. It's a single memorabilia silver Whitney Houston. Wow. I mean, that's just nasty right there. 22 of 80 single memorabilia silver. That's what it looks like. That's what I told you, man. This Famous Fabrics company, they don't play around, man. This is going out to Joey S. So, Joey S., you got the first hit of the night. Wow. I mean, that is really something, man. You got a Whitney Houston. Wow, man. That is really something, dude. I mean, check that thing out, man. I mean, that's awesome, man. I mean, that's really something, man. Let's see what the back of this thing looks like. You have received a single memorabilia card from the Famous Fabrics Inc. Music Edition. On the front of this card is a piece from a personally worn Whitney Houston gown. Man. Wow. I mean, that is nice right there. Personally worn. Wow. That's really something, man, to get. I mean, that's a nice piece right there. All slabbed up, too. I mean, that is nice, man. That is. All right, next up. Wow, look at this. Dean Martin. Look at this, man. Dean Martin, 37 of 80. Look at that. Dean Martin, this is the letter M. It's Matthew E. So Matthew E. Wow, you just got 3 points in fantasy breaks. I mean, wow. And next up, we've got an autograph here. Richard Boninge. Do you know who this is? Music cut signature. I guess he's a conductor. I don't know. Maybe he's famous. I have no idea. Oh, it's a 1-of-1. Look at that. So it's a 1-of-1 cut signature. Now, some of these guys I never heard of are going for big money on eBay. So don't be dissuaded if you never heard of this conductor guy. There's a lot of people that collect this kind of stuff. It's a 1-of-1. So it's 7 points going out to Joey S., the letter B. So Joey S., what a box for you, man. Joey S., 7 points in fantasy breaks. Wow, you got a 101. Richard Bonying is a conductor, I guess a famous orchestra conductor. Cut signature. And you got a Whitney Houston memorabilia. I mean, that's impressive. And we got a Dean Martin. So that's an impressive box, man. I think I'm going to have to re-up and get a lot more of this product. I think this is going to be one that I'll have to get a lot more on, because personally I'm a fan of the company, Famous Fabrics. They do Horrors of War, which I have right here beside me. They do this stuff, Horrors of War, which they take war military relics like this, and then they do cut signatures of military guys like this, and they sell for real high on eBay, and they've done this music, which is pretty awesome, man. So I think I'm going to have to get up some more of this music stuff, especially when you're pulling Whitney Houston stuff out of there. That's impressive stuff, man. So Joey S., what a freaking box for you, man. I tell you what, that was something, man. You really you did really well on that break. Joey S. and Matthew E. Were the two guys that got. There's 3 hits in the box, and I can't wait to get more of this stuff. I'll have to get more right away on this music. So good stuff, man. Wow. Sarah T, Joey S had B. I'll show you the screenshot right here. I'll zoom in and I'll show you. These were all the letters. You had A, Joey S had B. Plus, I'm getting ready to upload the video. That way you can see. You'll be able to check the video. Let me stop recording.